up and shout louder. Oh no, no, we won't be silent. The shadows are calling us out. We are heroes, heroes in the darkest time, when there is no light. Oh, we are heroes, heroes in the darkest times, when we'll rise above. Oh, we are heroes. Starless, only we can spark it, light it up in the darkness. When the night is starless, only we can spark it, light it up in the darkness. We are heroes, heroes in the darkest time, when there is no light. Oh, we are heroes, heroes in the darkest times, when we'll rise above. We are heroes, heroes in the darkest time, when there is no darkness. We are heroes, heroes in the darkest time, when we'll rise above. We are heroes. Oh, we are heroes.
Finally, I got what I need. Time for the resurrection process to commence.
Hey Seanic! I tried using that sword to fight those bad guys, but nothing seemed to happen to the blade. It worked just like an ordinary sword. But when you hold it, it makes you look like a Jedi!
Sonic, what are you doing? Why are you closing your eyes?
You've seen Raiders of the Lost Ark, right?
Yeah. Wait, I see where this is going.
I'll bet you anything that Ernst's face will melt off and Scourge's head will explode. What say you to a $20 bet?
Okay, if you lose, you're paying for me and Seanic's next date.
David, what's happening?
I don't know, Laurel, but we have to get ready before something worse happens.
Finally, we have achieved our lifelong goal.
We will be unstoppable now.
We done it, Sleep!
If only Amira and Sierra were around to see this. But they have other duties to attend to. They would have made great soldiers for the Dark Brotherhood of Solaris.
Everybody stay close to me! That especially means the four of you! Sonic, snap out of it! Mephiles, he's back. It's too late. No, it's not. We have to find a way to shield him back inside the scepter and destroy it with the Golden Eagle blade. Silver, stay close to me. I'll take care of this asshole. No, Shadow, wait! Shadow!
Oh, how ironic fate could be. I would never believe I would be resurrected by the hands of you. I thank you, Scourge the Hedgehog.
Hail, Mephiles!
You're paying for me and Seanic's next date.
Duly noted.
You promised me the death of the two hedgehogs. Why are they still alive?
They won't be for long, my lord.
And Ernsta.
Hail, Mephiles!
Always lovely to see you fighting our battles fiercely, and with an iron fist. You have the most kills out of the entire Dark Brotherhood of Solaris.
Mephiles the Dark!
Long time no see, Seanic the Hedgehog. And Sonic, always a pleasure to see you again. Not since I tortured you with the poison dagger.
I told you to stay out of my fucking head! It's bad enough
I don't think we've been properly introduced ourselves. Aurora the Hedgehog and Jean-Ann, my soon-to-be queen.
How do you know our names?
I know everything about you two, such as the time Brad broke up with you, and how you wanted to get hit by a bus, and how Scourge and Ernsta were the ones who killed your mother, and how Scourge mercilessly finished off those two scientists with a map. What were their names again? Charles and Gemma, I believe.
Don't listen to him! He's just fucking with your heads!
I'm not finished yet. I also know about the other versions of the Deadly Six, who took away your chaos energy. And Lord Vortex, having you tortured with the Cruciatus curse in the Lego multiverse. And the time your dearly beloved Samantha left you when you were at your weakest.
Stay out of my head! Stay the fuck out! Somebody help him!
I also know what's happening in the other dimensions too. The one dimension, Firefox, don't seem too well. Their bouncy house castle just got blown to smithereens, and King Sonic got his ear shot off by Ernsta.
Ooh, another Ernsta. I wonder what she's like.
She's dead,
Son of a bitch!
but you were given the title of the Great Ancient, one of the most powerful beings in that entire dimension. You were so close to finishing off Sonic and Sonic, just so you can get your hands on the Chaos Crystals.
Chaos crystals?
There are no Chaos Crystals in this dimension, only Chaos Emeralds. But the Chaos Crystals in this dimension were essential to all Mobian life, and the Ancients wanted it for themselves.
That sounds like the perfect dimension for us to conquer.
But the Ancients from that dimension are already dealing with the damage there. There is another version of myself who managed to successively possess Sonic the Hedgehog's soul and made him into another Balsablar the Belligerent. Oh, if only my trusted servant were here to see this most glorious day, or should I say, glorious, since you know there will be tons of merciless slaughter and gore.
Come on, I can come up with better puns than that, Mephiles the dork! But, Princess Dabbid! Don't call me that, please. I was the one who first called him that. I know. I watched the closing ceremonies on TV, remember?
Now, all of you should put down your weapons, and you will all bow down to your new supreme leader, Mephiles the Dark.
Mephiles!
Seanic, what are you doing? You know that won't work on the scepter! I know! I'm using it for something better! See, Seanic? I told you it wouldn't work on Mephiles! Wait a second. Did you just kill Dingo? That's right. Dingo is now ding-gone! You seriously need to stop doing that.
Dingo, you may have been a stupid little jerk, but you were my brother from the very beginning. I shall avenge you. Hail Mephiles!
Yes, Sleet. We get it. You don't need to scream, Hail Mephiles, every 5 seconds. Just get your ass up and kill the ones who blew me up. Dingo. Unless you want to be called Dingo yourself.
Oh, shut up.
Seanic, you need to find a way to get Mephiles back in that scepter. Last time, Shadow grabbed the real scepter after your decoy was destroyed, and he used Chaos Control. Well, since this is the first scepter, the original scepter that was created around 500 years ago, things might work a little differently here, but I don't know how. Right, how many of us know a damn thing about the history of Sholiana, besides Professor Pickle? But unfortunately, Professor Pickle is dead, so that means we are F-U-C-K-E-D. Unless we know a couple other people who actually paid attention and didn't fall asleep during Pickle's lectures in world history back in Metropolis University. Jimmy! Lucas! Yeah, Seanic?
What is it?
Does one of you know how to shield Mephiles inside the original scepter? Sorry, no.
Nada.
Hey, remember that one error from Sonic 06 where that one dude said Book of Darkness instead of Scepter of Darkness? Yeah? Don't you think there's an actual Book of Darkness? That's basically an instruction manual on how the original scepter works? Why didn't I think of that before? I don't know, it just came to me. If there is an actual Book of Darkness, then it must be back at the temple where the scepter is located, buried with the original scepter and Balthazar. Wait, I'm coming with you. Give me a mask. Stay here and fight. I can handle this on my own. Look after G and Aurora and Tails. Okay, if you say so. Hey there, pal. I have a couple friends that I want you to meet. One named Bullwinkle and another named Letty. Bullwinkle and Letty are a happy couple on their honeymoon. Their ship named Bullet! Damn it! I guess I can't get back in. Well, I guess there's only one other way to get in there. Deactivate camouflage! It's not C4, but I think this should do just fine. Oh man, the Sholiana Historical Society is gonna have a hissy fit when they see this debris. But who the hell cares anymore? Now, if I were the Book of Darkness, where would I be?
Who dares enter my Oh, it's you again.
Suck a dick, Balthazar!
What is that?
The Golden Eagle Blade, designed to destroy the Scepter of Darkness in one single thrust!
But to seal away Mephiles the Dark, it takes more than just chaos control. You need not to do it alone. Once Mephiles is at his weakest, which is highly doubtful, then he shall be sealed away. The Book of Darkness says it all.
Thank you, Balthazar!
But you know I can't let you leave this temple alive. Not even with that little mask you have on there.
I'm not in the least bit surprised.
That sword. It is unlike any other swords I've encountered in all of my years of living. You destroyed my entire army of ghosts. How?
Because in the words of Ray Parker Jr., bustin' makes me feel good. And FYI, Shadow's bathrobe is a scarier ghost than you!
There's something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! There's something weird and it don't look good. Who you gonna call? I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
You cannot defeat the Dark Brotherhood of Solaris, Sonic the Hedgehog. Mephiles the Dark has returned, and Scourge is already fulfilling my legacy.
Fulfill this, biatch! That ghost performed so poorly that he got booed off the stage! Oh shit, the entrance! Maybe I could use the Legoizer to seal it up. That should hold it. It should definitely block more ghosts from coming out again.
You think you could defy the power of Mephiles the Dark? You traitor.
Weren't you listening to me a few minutes ago? The Dark Brotherhood of Solaris can kiss my ass! Oh no. The supreme leader of the Dark Brotherhood of Salsa Dances is using a plastic cocktail sword that holds cherries and olives in your martinis.
Cocktails! Woohoo!
Thanks for that, Laurel.
Even though I'm mostly proficient in the use of guns, I'm going to paraphrase what an annoying blue hedgehog would always say. I only use this sword for emergencies.
Oh, hell no! Okay, now you've gone too far. First, you threaten my girlfriend, try to set my whole world crashing since the death of Professor Pickle, and our founders and leaders, Charles and Gemma, and you mock one of my favorite icons, and you took away my grandfather!
Fool! I did not kill your grandfather. Your grandfather merely died from illness.
You get the fucking point! And you're gonna get another point soon with this!
Bad idea, McInerney.
That's McInerney to you, Snot the Hedgehog!
You think you're going to defy Mephiles' power, Cook? You really would make a satisfying queen for our lord. But apparently, your blood alone isn't enough. With your abilities, Mephiles will be the most powerful being in the universe, even though he's already powerful enough regardless.
Don't you dare! I've always wondered what a tiger would look like without hair on their heads.
Is that the best one-liner you could come up with?
After this, I'm never eating Frosted Flakes again.
Okay, now that was just racist. I am Captain Ernsta, one of the most feared mercenaries and assassins across the face of the world. Those who dare mock me will be punished.
What are you gonna do, rip my clothes to shreds and play with it as if it's a little ball of yarn? Oh, wait, I'm not wearing anything that's made of yarn. But had I been wearing a Christmas sweater with the words hashtag Dark Brotherhood sucks, then that joke would have worked better.
Enough! Insult me again, and those will be the last words you ever speak to anyone.
I'm not afraid of you, Ernsta.
I thought not.
That's my sister, you bitch!
Wait, hold on just a damn minute. I thought Seanic was your only sibling.
For someone who's part of an organization called the Dark Brotherhood, you sure have a lot of brothers who aren't related to you.
Oh, shut up, you.
What are you gonna do, Ernsta? Shoot both of my ears off?
You know, that's not actually a bad idea. In fact, don't all girls love ear piercings?
That actually wasn't quite bad.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually really clever.
Why, thank you very much. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, the two of you are going to get your ears pierced. I already told you this before, but I am way more aggressive with knives than guns, so I could care less if two gay men take my guns away from me.
You homophobic bitch!
No, I'm not! Pointing out LGBT males is not homophobic.
Whatever!
You're going to pay for killing Dingo.
What are you talking about? I didn't kill Dingo!
But you are allied with the one who did, which means that I shall go ahead and just kill you.
Come on, come on!
Nice try, Princess Fiona, but I have red fur, which means you can't see me bleed!
That's actually funny, because I don't seem to remember putting on any brown pants.
Well played. Come on, you stupid book, talk to me here! Let's see if this thing has anything on how to destroy the Scepter of Darkness. Damn it! It's in Solianen! I should have known! Aurora, I need your help!
What is it?
You know how to read Solianen, right?
Of course. I did read those signs back in the temple, and I took an ancient history class with Brad, where we learned all about the ancient Solianen language.
Well, I found this book in the temple. That should give us instructions on how to seal away Mephiles. But the problem is that this book is in Solianen. Could you help translate it for me?
Okay. It says here that normal swords and other weapons will have no effect against Mephiles. But there is a special type of energy that should weaken him.
The Golden Eagle Blade. Wait a minute! The Golden Eagle Blade! Do you think Charles and Gemma were trying to replicate this same special energy to weaken Mephiles?
It could be, but this book doesn't say anything about how to destroy it.
We don't need to worry about that, because I already know how to destroy it. Just use this sword!
Right, but I think you can use that sword to weaken him. That's what this book is saying.
Perfect! Just like with Vortek and the Legoweiser! Gene, watch out!
Dad!
Gene!
No. Not my father. I can't lose you. No!
Oh my!
Never thought I could do that, huh?
Finally, my queen has arrived.
Come back here! You're going to pay for what you did to my father!
Now, you have one less person to worry about. Now that you are my queen, such power you possess, Scourge has told me much. Look all around you. Your pathetic friends, your precious golden eagles. One by one, they all fall, until you are all alone. Scourge has promised me a bride, and he tells me that you would make the perfect bride for me.
As if. Why would I ever be your bride?
Because I would imagine my bride to be just as powerful as I.
Gene, no!
Give up now, Jean-Anne Marie Cook. You are going to be my bride, whether you choose to be or not. And once you do, you will be the most powerful person on Earth. Even more powerful than me. Gah! Is that how you would treat your future groom to be?
No, I would never treat David like that. Damn it! I spoke too soon!
Gene.
Just take care of Scourge. I've got Mephiles.
Wait, that's special energy. It's not the Golden Eagle Blade. I just realized. When Jean was being exposed to the Chaos Emerald, she absorbed special energy, giving her these abilities. So she has the power to weaken Mephiles and put it back in the scepter, while I would just be doing the honors of destroying it.
Well, I guess that book really did come in handy after all.
Looks like it's just you and I now, Ironic the Hedgehog.
Say that again! I dare you! I double dare you, motherfucker!
Ironic the Hedgehog.
Nobody calls me Ironic the fucking Hedgehog!
I should probably warn you now. If anyone sees me in this form, they're fucked.
What are you?
Your worst nightmare.
Sonic, stop!
Go ahead. Finish me off. Smite me down with all your anger and hatred. After what I did to Tails at the shopping mall, don't you want a bit of revenge?
Sonic, this isn't right! Snap out of it! Sonic, please! We can save the world together! You are not a murderer! You said so yourself to me when all this bullshit started. When I wanted to kill Scourge out of revenge for killing my foster parents. You know better than this!
Would a bride ever defy their soon-to-be groom?
There is only one person that I will ever be in love with, and his name is David. I will not be forced to marry a god of death.
No!
Now, Seanic!
No! It's not over yet! Mephiles may be gone, but the Dark Brotherhood of Solaris will live on!
Warning, warning, warning. Self-destruct has been activated. Please vacate the premises. Self-destruct in T-2 minutes.
We gotta get out of here!
Seanic, look!
Who's that?
Dad! Don't worry, Dad. I'll get you out of here.
We won!
David, help me carry him!
Got it!
Come on, Daddy. Please don't die on me.
Self-destruct in T-90 seconds.
Mephiles may be gone, but we will find other ways to conquer the world.
Come on, we gotta get everyone out of here!
Right! RJ, come on!
Self-destruct in T-minus 1 minute.
Are you sure we didn't leave anything here? No! Well, Seanic, we did it. Mephiles is gone once and for all. We don't need to worry about him anymore. But Scourge is still alive! He still needs to pay the price for murdering my foster parents!
I know that we have been through hell for these past few weeks. Hell, I thought my life would be over, but looking back, I'm glad that bus didn't hit me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be helping the greatest boyfriend ever with saving the entire world.
Okay, you two, let's get going. This place is about to blow in 30 seconds!
Self-destruct in T-minus 30 seconds.
I just said that!
Self-destruct in T-minus 20 seconds. Self-destruct in T-minus 10 seconds.
No! We lost our only chance of creating a world order! We had everything we wanted! And that damn blue hedgehog had to fuck things up!
Self-destruct in T-minus 5 seconds.
Hail Meph-
We won! We finally saved the world! Long live the Golden Eagles! And...
Dad, please, don't do this to us.
I am so proud of you. You've gone this far and been through much. You truly have been my greatest daughter. I love you.
I love you too, Daddy.
And David, look after Jeanette for me. I will, my captain. For your heroic deeds, I, John Cook, hereby promote you to be the new leader for the Golden Eagles. Thank you, my captain. Long live the Golden Eagles.
Daddy, don't go.
Remember me, Jeanette. Never forget all you have done for the Golden Eagles. And David.
I will, Father.
Remember me. Though I have to say goodbye, remember me. Don't let it make you cry. For even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember me. Though I have to travel far, remember me. Each time you hear a sad guitar, know that I'm with you, the only way that I can be. Until you're in my arms again, remember me.
Dad. Daddy!
The leader of the Golden Eagles, after Charles and Gemma, was Jane's father. So, who's gonna be our new leader?
What?
The Golden Eagles. They need a leader. John was our leading officer. And he took over soon after Charles and Gemma were murdered by Scourge.
This is not over yet, Seanic the Hedgehog. The Dark Brotherhood of Solaris will be victorious once again.
We'll see about that. Drop the gun.
Go ahead. Kill me. You won anyways.
You killed my foster parents. You cost us the life of a brave leader. And you were responsible for the deaths of millions of people. You are far too dangerous to be kept alive.
Exactly. which is why I'm giving you the chance to end me now. Nothing can bring back those lives I took. I only wanted to serve Mephiles the Dark in any way I can. He chose me for this mission. He made me do things I'm not proud of, including killing your foster parents. I had actually idolized Charles and Gemma. I wanted to be like them. They were brilliant scientists, and when I found out they had a foster son, I was envious. Plus, you still have a cringeworthy voice. I didn't want to kill your foster parents. It was the only way I could get that map, to find the scepter. Mephiles forced me to pull the trigger that day. I didn't want to do that. I never wanted any of this. But Mephiles did choose me for this. Plus, I had a crush on Jean Ann, and she wouldn't accept my offer. And I got aggressive, and you all know how that turned out. I know you can never forgive me, because I'm nothing but a cold-hearted monster and a serial killer. But the Dark Brotherhood of Solaris needed a ruthless leader that showed no mercy. Mephiles is no more. I have no purpose left anymore. So please, Seanic, I'm begging you, finish me off. What are you waiting for? Just pull the fucking trigger!
I can't.
What?
I can't kill you. Sure, you bullied me back in Metropolis University, and you murdered my foster parents, but I still think the best way to settle a conflict is not by taking another person's life out of revenge. What is the point in killing you after all this? If you kill a killer, the number of killers in this world remains the same, and I am no killer. I am a scientist, an inventor. Charles always taught me that I could learn to change the world forever. So can you. If you become a golden eagle, you can change the world for the good of mankind. So what do you say, Scourge?
No!
Well, I tried to be nice. I do forgive you for wanting to be like me. I do forgive you for going down the path you took. However, I do not forgive you for bullying me or killing my foster parents. And I know that I'm not going to kill you out of revenge, because I'm not that kind of person.
So you're just gonna spare my life? After all I did?
Yes, it's as simple as that. Besides, the living are not done with you yet. But since you declined my offer for you to join the Golden Eagles, I have a better course of action. Scourge the Hedgehog, you are under arrest for several counts of murder and terrorism. Drop the gun and put your hands in the air! He won't be getting out of prison anytime soon. We cannot operate without a leader!
We need someone strong, and brave, and kind, and will do anything to put his friends before himself, and his family.
So, it has been decided. He chose me. Seconds before he died, he chose me to be the new leader. David McInerney, I support your promotion. You have always been my leader in this fight.
I support you!
I support you!
I support you.
I would totally support you. You would make a kick-ass leader.
I agree.
So, it is decided. David is our new leader.
No need for the bows. But yes, I will happily accept this position as leader. But our first order of business is to hold a Golden Eagle funeral for a fallen leader.
Get through one night without you. If I had to live without you, what kind of life would that be? Oh, I need you in my arms, need you to hold. You're my world, my heart, my soul. If you ever leave, Daddy, you would take away everything good in my life. There'd be no sun in my sky. There would be no love in my life. There'd be no one left for me at night. Daddy, I don't know what I would do. I'd be lost if I lost you. If you ever leave, Daddy, you would take away everything real in my life. And tell me now, how do I live without you? I want to know. How do I breathe without you? If you ever go, how do I ever survive? How do I, oh, how do I live? Please tell me, Daddy. How do I go on if you ever leave? Daddy, you would take away everything. Need you with me. Daddy, don't you know that you're everything good in my life? And tell me now, how do I live without you? I want to know. How do I breathe without you? If you ever go, how do I ever survive? How do I, oh, how do I live? How do I live without you, Daddy? How do I live without you, Daddy?
Jean, are you doing okay?
My father is dead, David.
I'm so sorry. He was a good man. But Charles and Gemma recruited me and your father for a reason. They wanted to keep their children safe. I never wanted to hurt you. But by posing as a double agent, you got the wrong idea about me.
David, it's okay.
No, it really isn't. They tried to brainwash me. They tried to turn me into a terrorist. I actually shot people back in Soliana. Innocent guards! I never wanted that. I guess that's the cost of being a double agent. Sometimes you have to do the things that you're not comfortable with. I never wanted Professor Pickle to die. I tried to stop Sleet and Dingo from doing it, but they just went anyway. Professor Pickle's death was my fault. I should have known better than taking that fucking mission!
It wasn't your fault, Davy Coo. Really, it isn't.
Yes, it was. Also, if I wasn't too busy fighting Scourge, your father would be alive.
But the person who killed my father is still out there. Fiona. I saw her escape just after she shot my father.
Your father wanted to protect you. That's why he jumped in front of you after Fiona tried to shoot you. I would have done the same for you.
No. I know you wouldn't do that for me.
Exactly. But your father did. Because he cared about you. He believed in you. He believed that you could stop the return of Mephiles the Dark. But he didn't want you to do it alone.
Right. I just can't believe that both of my parents got killed by the Dark Brotherhood. But they have now disbanded for good.
I don't think so. I saw Fiona and Sleet escape through some secret tunnels. And with Scourge back in prison, there might be a slight chance that their work is not done yet, and that they'll come back again to fuck things up again. Also, with Mephiles gone, how are they going to carry out Balthazar's legacy? Both scepters of darkness have been destroyed. Mephiles will never return again. And just because Mephiles is gone, doesn't mean the Dark Brotherhood of Solaris is gone either. As the new leader of the Golden Eagles, it is my duty to scope out any suspicious activity that could give away the Dark Brotherhood's new intentions. And every leader also needs a co-leader. I was your father's co-leader, and since I am now the leader, since our last leader has died, I know exactly who to choose as my new co-leader.
Who would you choose?
I would choose you.
You mean it?
Yes, every single word. I hereby appoint you as the co-leader of the Golden Eagles, effective immediately. Where have David and Jean gone off to? Ordinaire! Golden Eagles, I want to introduce you to your new co-leader, Jean Ann Cook!
What?
No way!
Gasp!
To celebrate our first major victory, I think a party is in order. This will be back in our base underneath Mobotropolis University.
What kind of party is it going to be?
Well, there's one type of party that I've always wanted to do. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, David? What do you mean? On the count of 3, you and I are gonna say what kind of party we're both thinking about. 1, 2, 3. Bathrobe party! Well, David, I gotta tell you, this bathrobe party is much better than the one that me and Seanic held last fall. You have no idea how long I've wanted to host this kind of party. The Golden Eagles don't really host a whole lot of parties for their victories.
I've been waiting to have a bathrobe party for a really long time. David kept talking about it for a while, but now it's finally happening.
Dude, that is one sick-looking robe you've got there.
You too.
This brings me back to those college frat parties that we would often go to.
Only a couple other kids were wearing these things.
I wonder if there's gonna be another costume contest for this kind of party. I don't know, Calvin, but we'll see what happens.
Davy cool.
Jean, still rocking that robe as always.
I was just going to say the same about you.
Oh, if only Zoe were here for this kind of party.
I don't know where she might be, Tails.
Probably working at Red Robin again. Silver, I swear to God, if you use psychokinesis on my bathrobe again. I won't! Calm yourself, Shadow! Wait, Jean, there's one thing I want to do.
And what would that be?
Golden Eagles! I have an announcement to make! Even though the Golden Eagles have finally defeated the Dark Brotherhood of Solaris after almost 20 years, there is one special person who deserves the credit for this victory, and that is Seanic the Hedgehog. What? Seanic, you are the son of our founders, Charles and Gemma. They entrusted the map onto you before they died. I knew them. They did a lecture at Spagonia University, where I went to college, and they recruited me after seeing my selfless acts of bravery, fighting off a bunch of thieves with my wits and my combat skills. The thieves robbed a convenience store and stole a bunch of valuable items, and I stopped them with my own 2 hands, seconds before the police showed up to take them away. Charles and Gemma were standing there watching everything. They thought I would be perfect for a position in this organization. They talked so much about their foster son Sean, and how they were preparing him for the day where he becomes a true hero to fight back against the Dark Brotherhood. The Golden Eagle Blade was designed for you to use, Seanic. Charles and Gemma loved you, and they were preparing you for this moment for many years. I was there, undercover, when Soliana was under attack with those fucking suicide bombers, blowing up the bridges and all that. You showed no fear on the battlefield. Also the time in Rio where you fought valiantly, and you blew Mephiles to Kingdom Come with that Rubik's Cube. That's when I knew that you were the son that Charles and Gemma have always told me about. You were smart, you were brave, and you single-handedly destroyed the Scepter of Darkness with that trusty little sword. And you led such a fierce battle against terrorism and oppression. And for your deeds during this war that is now finally over, you deserve this medal for valor. I shall also give another medal to Seanic the Hedgehog. He helped his brother the whole way through this struggle. He was always there for Seanic no matter what. He also helped destroy the second scepter at the Battle of the Closing Ceremonies. And he was the only one out of all of us who was brave enough to take on Ernsta, the toughest mercenary of the entire Dark Brotherhood. Many would be afraid to face off against Ernsta, but Seanic never looked down, and he never gave up. Plus, he's just a fucking awesome hero. This next Medal of Valor goes to Seanic the Hedgehog. I gotta say, This feels a lot better than all those gold medals I won in the Olympics. Another medal goes to miles per hour. Tails. What? Even though he got shot at the Station Square Mall by Ernsta, and his life was hanging by a thread, you still pushed through, and you never lost hope. You tried your best to help your friends through the terrorist attack in Soliana. When Sonic sent you home, you had a mission to complete, and you did it. You forged the Golden Eagle Blade after all this time, and you're a great friend, sidekick, and brother to both Sonic and Shonik. The next Medal of Valor goes to Tails Prower! Next, I want to reward a medal to RJ the Hedgewolf. He may have gone through hell for the past 18 months, when he was captured and tortured by the Dark Brotherhood of Solaris, but he still pushed through to the very end. He fought off the Dark Brotherhood with the best of his ability, and we are glad to have him back. The next Medal of Valor goes to RJ the Hedgewolf!
Wow, David, I don't know what to say.
I will also award a medal to Aurora the Hedgehog. She tried her best to help her boyfriend Shonik through this long time of fear and uncertainty. She helped guide the heroes through the ancient temple, where Balthazar and the Scepter were buried. She also helped translate the Book of Darkness with her own skills and the ways of reading Solianan. She's determined to help Shonik the whole way through times of torture and times of sorrow, and she is just the perfect girlfriend for Shonik. The next Medal of Valor goes to Aurora the Hedgehog. Next to Calvin the Wolf. He helped take down the Eggman Empire alongside Sonic and Shonik. He's smart, he's funny, and he's quick to help out his friends. Plus, he has one of the coolest looking bathrobes of this entire party. Thanks, David! He also helped Sonic and Shonik find the Scepter of Darkness shortly after they were rescued from their execution. And he has been a great friend to Sonic and Shonik for the past few months. The next Medal of Valor goes to Calvin the Wolf. Next, we have Laurel the Cat, a person I see as a loyal sister. Since her little accident in chemistry class where she got magic powers, she never lost hope on who she is. She wasn't afraid of a challenge, plus her powers are just magnificent. A couple months after the accident, I recruited her, and she's a great team player, and an awesome friend. And she helped me rescue RJ, and she single-handedly fought against Sleet. Together, Sleet and Dingo were unstoppable, but since Shonik blew up Dingo, Sleet wasn't as powerful, but Laurel still had the guts to fend off against him. The next Medal of Valor goes to Laurel the Cat.
Aww, thank you so much, David. You really are an awesome brother.
And the last Medal of Valor will go to my very own Jeaniku. When she was being held hostage in the Station Square Mall, she never gave up on her mission to help her friends. And my mission, as a double agent, was to make sure she didn't get hurt. She fought bravely during the Soliana terrorist attack, and her father was a great man. He joined shortly after Jean's mother was murdered by Scourge and Ernsta, and that was a little before the death of Charles and Gemma, because he was arrested after killing Charles and Gemma. But Jean still pushed through in the temple, and during the final battle, and by God, that form she took, when she single-handedly took down Mephiles and weakened him, putting him back into the scepter, where he belonged. It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. This final Medal of Valor goes to your new co-leader, Jean! Charles, Gemma, we've done it!
I'm so proud of you, Sonic. You finally accomplished what me and Gemma never could.
You destroyed the Scepter of Darkness and saved the world.
But he did not do it alone!
Mom? Dad? You have come such a long way, honeys. Dad? Why did you have to die? Why did you jump in front of that bullet?
I did that because I love you. I didn't want you to die.
But you did. This didn't need to happen. None of this needed to happen.
We thought so ourselves, Jinan. But there must be a time for everybody. But you, Sonic, David, and the others have your whole lives ahead of you.
Sonic, you finally changed the world forever. Your adventure's going to keep getting better, son.
And I am happy to see that you have found love again with Aurora. She seems like a nice girl.
She is. She's one of the best people I've ever met. I think she's a whole lot better than Samantha. By the way, how is Samantha doing?
We ghosts do not communicate with the living that often, Sonic. But we have seen how she is doing. She's doing alright.
That's good to know. David, thank you for leading us to victory. If it wasn't for you, my daughter would be dead. Same with all the others. Calvin, Jimmy, Lucas, and even Laurel. You are their leader now. They all look up to you.
We are one of the bravest souls we've ever encountered for the Golden Eagle retreatment. There are many people that will put their lives on the line just to stop a bunch of petty thieves from robbing a convenience store.
Well, the police could have done it themselves, but I had to step in at some point.
And stepped in, you did.
Wait, Professor Pickle! Do you know what happened to Professor Hanchin? I mean, he did die from leukemia a couple years ago.
I'm sorry, Professor Hansen is busy with other things, and he could not be present at this gathering of the ghosts for this occasion. You know, the afterlife does have its limits as to how many ghosts can appear at a time to communicate with the living.
Now go enjoy your dressing gown party.
It's called a bathroom party, Charles!
Me and Jem are British. We call them dressing gowns.
I miss you guys so much. I just want to do everything I can to make sure I get one last hug from you.
I mean, technically, you did hug us back in 2003. You know, when you, Sonic, and Tails went back in time?
Right.
Don't cry, Seanic. We will always be with you, no matter what. Now do as Charles said and enjoy your dressing gown party. Mom, I missed you so much. Why did you have to leave me so soon? As Professor Pickle said, there must be a time for everybody. I love you, big girl. And David, take good care of her.
Will do, Mrs. Cook.
Oh my, would you look at the time? You know how I said that the afterlife has its limits? Well, it definitely applies to the amount of time we ghosts are allowed to communicate with the living. And
one modification to the Golden Eagle braid I forgot to mention is that the letter in those blueprints. The braid's powerful enough to experience the ghosts that they longer allowed to communicate with the living as we do. Yes, I am talking, of course, about the air set, ballista.
Charles, language.
Sorry, Gemma.
But we must be off now.
Mom, Dad, don't go. How am I supposed to see you again? Always remember, and you will be able to see us again.
Even in death, we will never leave your side no matter what.
You are a very special person, Jean-Ann. Embrace your gifts with pride.
Your mother is right. And also, from the moment I died, I knew that you would be the perfect choice for the Golden Eagle's co-leader, as David is the perfect leader. I've always known that I could not hold the position of leader forever, and I knew from the beginning that David would be a worthy successor. That boy has potential. He definitely is the perfect man for you, Jean-Ann. If he ever asks you to marry him in the future, David has my blessing for it.
I remember, Sonic. Never stop inventing. Your invention can go miles if you put your mind to it. Now we must be off. So if you need to speak to us again, just whistle.
We are off now. David's grandfather is setting up a special dinner for us.
David, are you okay?
Yeah, it's just, I miss my grandfather so much. Can you tell him that I said hello?
We will.
Well, Jean, this is the start of something special for the Golden Eagles.
Long live the Golden Eagles.
Well, Seanic, how does it feel to be the big hero? Usually it's me who saves the day from all those attacks by Eggman, Lord Vortek, Infinite, and the Deadly Six. But now, you destroyed the original scepter and took down a dangerous terrorist cult with your genius intellect, and a little help from your foster parents. You know, Seanic, right from the days I attended Metropolis University, I kinda saw this coming. Charles and Gemma kept telling me about my destiny, and how they want to prepare me for what's coming. But they never said anything about the Dark Brotherhood of Shalarish, or Mephiles the Dark. I guess you were too young to get the full picture. I guess, but I'm 18 years old now, and someone at my age actually single-handedly took down an entire terrorist organization. Most 18-year-olds would get their asses beat pretty bad. Then again, Harry Potter, Katniss Everdeen, Thomas from the Maze Runner, Percy Jackson, Wade Watts, even Cho. I'm happy that we can finally be at peace and not worry about any more terrorist attacks. I don't want any of you guys to be put in danger again. With Eggman around, there's always gonna be danger. And now that Jean is the co-leader of the Golden Eagles, we can call upon them anytime if our sonic forces are outmatched. And Aurora is no damsel in distress anymore.
I was never in distress to begin with. That incident with the bus.
That doesn't count.
And what about when I was at the shopping mall with the hostage crisis?
Well, yeah.
I think it would be best if I stayed away from the mall for a while. I don't want to go on a shopping spree and get horrible flashbacks filled with blood, screaming, and gunfire.
Yeah, let's take a break from shopping malls for a while. Even if it is back in business after the whole hostage crisis. Oh shit, that can't be good! Well, if it isn't Sonic the Robe Hog! Baldy McFuckface. I figured that since those Dark Brotherhood asshats are out of our hair, I would be the one to take over the city next! Oh, and who's this? It's Sonic's new girlfriend that he never stops tweeting about. And by tweeting, it's another word for talking, not just in terms of Twitter.
I have a name, you know.
Whatever you say, Briar Rose!
What did you just call me?
Come on! Isn't that where you got the name Aurora from?
It is. But when big bald creeps like you make fun of my name like that, then you're asking for trouble. And for the record, Baldy McPrickhead, you are a million times worse than Brad.
Burn! Speaking of burn, Birdbot, attack! Jean, Aurora.
Yes, Shoniku?
You know what to do.
All that I see now is not the same. All you remember has gone away, but you're still standing here. So much has happened, it's hard to bear. Shadows of sadness within your stare, but still you're standing here. They're beyond, futures down the road, but the journey won't be easy. Rising up and standing on your own, with a beauty in your eyes shining. You have not lost a thing, whatever may come. The light of hope is always shining there in your heart. You've not lost a thing, whatever you do. Just know that your tomorrow will be waiting for you. Ever so precious, a vision shared, a future you promised. On that special day, still memories never fade. Friends of old, back from long ago, come again just to say hello. And it's something that you know. Find the strength that lies within your soul, and believe that you can do it.
What happened to Scourge, Commander Fiona?
He's back in prison.
And Ernsta?
Captain Ernsta is dead. She didn't leave the base in time while it was in self-destruct mode.
This is all there is left of the Dark Brotherhood of Solaris. Just you and me.
Not quite.
Who are you? Show yourself!
The Dark Brotherhood of Solaris has fallen. Mephiles, my mentor, is gone. He has failed to fulfill my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather's legacy.
So you're a descendant of Balthazar the Belligerent. I didn't think that was possible.
There are a lot of things you don't know at this age, Sleep the Wolf.
How do you know my name?
What if I told you that you too could rebuild the Dark Brotherhood of Solaris? It's going to take more than the two of you to do the job.
We shall do whatever you ask. And what is your name again?
You may call me Infinite, and I have a mission for the both of you. Seek out more soldiers to help fight for what Mephiles and Balthazar stood for. Soldiers of the late Captain Ernsta, Amara, and Sierra, and a lot more of the ancients that Ernsta was a part of. Plus, I know of another place where we can go to look for more recruits.
And where would that be?
There is a land floating in the sky. It is called the Lost Hex. It is the home to a powerful group called the Zeti, the Deadly Six. The most ruthless Zeti of them all were once members of the Dark Brotherhood of Solaris, but they were defeated by the hands of Seanic and his circle of misfits. But there are always more Zeti out there.
Hail Infinite!